I got hypnotized. Hypnotized. Hypnotized, hypnotized, hypnotized. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I literally just did my hair in the car. Like 2 seconds before I started this video. And I think it's cute. Like, I'm loving the color. I'm loving the I'm just loving this process. But anyways, back to the series. Well, the series topic at hand. I am here with my update finally. I swear, every day, if not every other day, if not every day, I get asked about my anxiety, OLLY'S, my progress since the relapse, and I want to give you guys a video instead of answering like individual comments because I felt like y'all needed an in-depth video. And I felt like today was the best day to drop the video because today was my first day at work and I haven't had like a clock in job. Like, YouTube is my job, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't had a job that I actually have to go to in almost 2 years. So that right there is a great accomplishment. That right there gave me the motivation to make sure I give you this video because that right there honestly was an indicator that I was okay. And I am okay. Okay, let's get into it. So let's get this video going. I'm going to try to use as many dates as possible. If y'all know, with anxiety, dates aren't the easiest to remember. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I am currently, let me spit my gum out. I am currently 26 and I honestly cannot remember my birthdays from 23 to 25. So if that doesn't tell you how lost in the sauce I am, then yeah. But your girl's back. I'm back and I'm better. I hate wearing bras, y'all. I swear I stopped wearing bras. But I went to work today, so I had to put one on. But okay, so yeah, time is crazy. Oh, I forgot what we were talking about. Time is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna start with that. So I had my relapse 2000, hold on. I had my relapse July. The only way that I could really give y'all stuff is like in order, so that's what we're doing. Had my relapse July 4th, 2021. Have not worked since then. So first and foremost, shout out to my support system. Shout out to my family, my friends. They're literally, I'm being completely honest, the only reasons why I'm here. I'm being completely honest. Like, y'all, like, it's not a joke, of course, but like, your girl almost checked out a couple of times. Like, literally, like, yeah. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Anxiety was that bad for me. And it got to the point where it became real crippling, especially that relapse. That relapse was the worst thing I've ever experienced ever in my life. And it definitely took a toll on me. I just wasn't myself. I wasn't able to go to stores by myself. I wasn't able to drive by myself. I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to live life, normal life. Not even like, you know, the regular degular stuff. I'm already scared of the regular degular stuff, but now I'm scared of just like going to the grocery store. Yeah, crazy, right? So it got out of control. And before that, I actually started taking OLLY'S that October 2020, and I was anxiety free. Like, so serious. I mean, everybody has anxiety, but everybody gets anxious. But your girl was out here living life from October 2020 to July 4th, 2021 when I relapsed. The bad thing was, though, I started taking the OLLY'S. I was feeling good. I was feeling myself. And then I stopped taking the OLLY'S. So when I did have my relapse, I think what happened was I wasn't prepared for the relapse. And I just went over the edge. Like, completely over the edge. It was not okay. But fast forward. Right after that, like literally the day of the relapse, I popped 2 OLLY'S in my mouth. It did not help. And it wasn't necessarily the OLLY'S. The OLLY'S work. I recommend OLLY'S to anybody. The reason why the OLLY'S didn't work for me at that moment is because imagine taking something, right? and then, well, imagine having a condition and then taking something and it's good, like you're good, right? And then you stop taking it and then you just like flip. And I didn't flip because I stopped taking it. I flipped because I was exhausted and I was overextending myself. So let me be clear. OLLY'S, well, me not taking the OLLY'S is not why I started, like, you know, being like trippy or whatever. But yeah, I was just out of it, like, and I was more so, honestly, in my opinion, I was more so depressed than anxious. Like, that was the lowest time of my life. And I've had anxiety for a minute now. And it sucks because the lowest time of my life happened during the happiest time of my life. So I just couldn't get it together. I'm confused. I couldn't get it together. Like, I couldn't process, like, why, you know, everything in my life is good. YouTube, my relationship, my relationships with my family, my friends, everything was just going so good. And then boom, relapse. So that took a toll on me. It took a very, very big toll on me. It got to the point where I just honestly, no lie, like, I imagine not being here every single day for 2 years. Imagine just disappearing forever, you know? And that's a really sad thing, especially experiencing, you know, people close to me that have took their own lives and things of that nature. It was really, really, really just a hard battle and a hard time for me. And I can honestly say, definitely, why am I getting low? I can honestly say, definitely, you know, keeping your loved ones in the loop, not like giving them too much, because I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, I am the type of person who feels like I don't want to put too much on people, especially something like that, because, you know, you wanting to hurt yourself or harm yourself is never gonna be okay for your loved ones to hear. Like, they don't want to hear stuff like that. So it's like, I told them enough to stay safe, but I kept a lot in me, which I guess wasn't good either. But we're here. It got really unbearable. It got to the point where, honestly, I couldn't help myself at all. I even took myself to the doctor, and if y'all know me, I'm not a medicine girl, I'm not a doctor girl, I'm not none of that. I don't like that. I'm very natural, which is why I started with the OLLY'S anyways. Went to the doctor. I had like a million deficiencies, so that just kind of helped a little bit, but not really. I started having a sensory problem where I have to wear glasses when I go places. Like, when I tell you I was celebrity status for real, like, I had to wear glasses in certain areas. I still can't go into Walmart for real without glasses, but I've been pushing myself. I went into Walmart, y'all. Like, I haven't been to Walmart in like 2 years for real, until like this. I'll say from April to like now. I've been doing it, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. April is a very important month for me. April 2023 is when my life changed, like, completely for the best. So yeah, all the bad stuff, whatever. Bad stuff, deficiencies, try to figure that out. My deficiencies were so low. Like, so low. Like, if it was on a scale from 1 to 10, I was at a 2 in the stuff I was deficient in. So it was really bad. And yeah, that was just a lot. That was a lot for real. And then on top of that, oh, are y'all like, can y'all see me? And then on top of that, so went to the doctor. That didn't work out. Like, she was very I'm not gonna say unprofessional, but you can tell she had a lot on her plate. And for me, dealing with what I was dealing with and taking the step to reach out and get help, being that was very, very hard for me, that didn't work. So I just stopped going. I went, got my results, got my all that stuff, and I just tried to fix myself. I thought my deficiencies were what was causing anxiety, but it wasn't. Then after that, life just still continued. I still couldn't go to the store for real. My amazing boyfriend definitely is the best. Honestly, let me stop this real quick. Let me stop ranting and let y'all know, like, some tea for real. Get y'all a real man. Like, get y'all a real man. And it's crazy because, like, anxiety, I don't want to compare it. I don't want to compare it to like postpartum or anything like that, because I feel like that's a whole different ball game. But I felt like, I don't know if I can, I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. I felt like I was going through a change in my body, and he definitely didn't understand any of it. Like, we got together March 27th, 2021. I had my relapse in July 2021. It was quick. It was new. And he instantly stepped in. He instantly said, baby, stop working. Take care of yourself. He's the reason why I had stopped working for the 2 years. He's the reason why I was able to sit down and really focus on myself. He was the reason. Like, my man. Like, you guys don't understand how much I love this human being. Like, this is my husband, y'all. This is my husband. Like, it was to the point where I really couldn't do anything for myself, and I wasn't there. And he took the wheel, y'all. Like, and that's what made me sad more than anything, because I felt like I finally found the perfect guy for me, you know? I finally am in a good situation. He knew that YouTube was very important to me, so he said, take your time off, focus on your channel. He's the reason why we got monetized on this channel, y'all. Like, him having that, like, blind faith in me, like, we just got together. Like, literally, like, we just got together, no lie. And within a couple months, that man made me a stay-at-home girlfriend. And to him, I will always be grateful. Like, I will always be grateful. But yeah, stay-at-home girlfriend, focusing on my craft, focusing on what I'm really passionate about. And that's why we're here today. That's why we get paid for these videos, so run them up. But yeah, y'all, I suck at this because I be jumping. But yeah, so he did that, y'all. He did that. And that really did help, because I don't know if I was going to be able to live a regular life and pay regular bills and do all those things. Oh yeah, he was paying all the bills like that. My man. And he younger. Get y'all a young man, okay? Get y'all a young tenderoni. Cause my baby, he's 2 years younger than me. Taking care of stuff like a boss, like grown man. So yeah, I got me my young grown man. And where am I? So yeah, I took off. Like, I took off, and mentally I was struggling so bad. Emotionally, I was struggling so bad. If you guys know me personally, you guys know that my life goals is literally to be a mom and a wife. Like, those are those are the only things that have never changed as far as like what I want to accomplish in life, in a sense. And I'm not gonna say accomplish, because, like, you know, if you can't be a wife and you can't be a mom, like, that doesn't mean that you're not accomplishing things. But it's an accomplishment for me, I guess. But y'all, I got to the point, I was so depressed. I got to the point where I really wanted to just push him away. Like, I didn't feel like he deserved me as a wife. And I also didn't feel like anybody deserved me as a mom. Like, that's how broken I was. That's why it is a sticky subject to me when people say, oh, you don't have any kids yet? Where are your kids? This and that and that. And it's like, first of all, hello, I'm dealing with things. Second of all, why would I bring a child into a situation where I can't even mentally be there for myself, emotionally be there for myself? In my mind, that's selfish. You know, like, I'm not having kids for me, you know, I'm having kids for the betterment of them. And even then, like, y'all, I went through a whole thing where I started feeling like maybe having kids in general is just selfish. Like, I just was going through a whole thing. But now I feel better. Like, I feel like I'm worthy of being somebody's mommy now, you know? I feel like I'm worthy of being somebody's wife now. Like, I feel like I'm there. And I can honestly say he helped so much. Like, he never gave up on me. He still has not gave up on me, and he just pushes me. And he lets me go at my own pace. Like, me going back to work was my option. Like, he was really like, you for real? Like, you sure? I'm just like, yeah, like, I want to do it. Like, you know, like, I want to do it. So it was just a really cool thing, and I did it today, y'all. Like, I went I was a little shaky at first, like when I was there and things of that nature, but like I made it through. I went through the whole day. But yeah, that was a lot. That was so much. But yeah, so let's get to the topic at hand. Why y'all are here? The reason why my anxiety went from what the fuck, down to up. So I got hypnotized. I got hypnotized April 10th, 2023. The reason why, and let me start here. Since April 10th, after my hypnosis, I haven't had a panic attack since, and it is currently September 6th. And I went from before April 10th having panic attacks and anxiety attacks every day up until then, since my relapse. So July 2021 to April 9th, 2023. Anxiety attack every day. Imagine, right? So before y'all start saying, oh, it didn't really work, it's placebo, it's a placebo effect, whatever, it wasn't. And I'm gonna tell y'all this is why it's not a placebo effect. So for me, I'm not a medicine girl. I'm not I feel like I can get through it myself and I can do it myself. I don't believe in anything, right? But except for prayer and just guidance, I don't know, I believe in that, but I don't believe in anything that can help me as far as anxiety, because I've been dealing with it for so long, and the relapse literally just knocked all of my faith out of the window. I've never been this doubtful ever in my life until my relapse. My relapse was the worst freaking day of my life. Oh my gosh, the worst day of my life. So, what are we talking about? Yeah, so April 10th, I got, that's what I was trying to say. It's not a placebo effect because I automatically already have in my head, nothing works. Nothing will cure my anxiety. Nothing will make life better for me. This is my life. I already had that in my head. So even with OLLY'S, OLLY'S was working because it was working. It was not a placebo effect. Literally, OLLY'S worked. No placebo, literally. The hypnosis was the most peaceful thing ever. And my issue, honestly, y'all, is I don't like the fact or the thought of lacking control. I don't like not having full control over anything that I have going on. And that's where a lot of my anxiety stems from, because it's prime example, driving. For the longest, only I could drive. Only I could drive. If you coming to pick me up, I need to get in your car type thing. I need to drive your whip. It was really bad. So for me, hypnosis was out of the pit. That was out of the top. Out of what am I trying to say? That was just not up for discussion, because it's what? Why would I allow somebody to control me? And talking to the hypnosis more and more, she completely told me straight up, you have control. It's not Get Out, or when you go to those Las Vegas shows where they say, when I snap my finger, you'll be done. It was nothing like that. When I tell you, it literally was a therapy session, but I was inside of my mind. It was weird. The experience, let me try to walk y'all through the experience. So, without giving too much. So basically, she just talked to me. She got a bit of information about what was really holding me, but then she went deeper and got information out of me that I didn't even know. And what's so crazy is, even after that day, she was pulling information out of me subconsciously, without actually talking to me. It was weird. It was the weirdest freaking thing ever. And by weird, I mean cool. When I say weird, it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, she deep dived me into some trauma that I didn't even know that I was experiencing or having until she talked to me. It got deep. It got deep, y'all. I recommend hypnosis, and if y'all want the person I went to, because I literally recommend her, I trust her. I am putting my, what am I trying to say? I'm vouching for her. She is the truth. But, yeah, during the session, so basically what it feels like is, you're not sleeping, you're wide awake, let me not say that. You're wide awake, but you're jumping out of your body and jumping into your head. Like that SpongeBob episode where he had all the files and stuff and he was trying to burn them in his head. That's how it felt. Oh my gosh, that was such a great experience. But yeah, that was basically what I did. And since April 10th, I have not had a panic attack. I have not had anxious thoughts. And honestly, I've probably been doing this, but since last week was the first week that last week was the first time that I realized that I haven't thought about dying. And for me, that's a very, very big thing. That's a very, very, I'm not gonna cry. Be a big girl. That's a very big thing for me because for the longest, every day I felt like I was gonna die. Whether it was me, whether it was just life, whether it was just, like every day felt like my last day. So it felt good. It felt really good knowing that I felt safe. Like I felt safe again. I felt safe in my own mind. I felt safe in just knowing that, live every day like it's your last, but every day is not gonna be your last. Like, I don't know when that time is gonna come, but now I can actually sit in the present and not worry. Like, oh yeah, it's today. Like, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. But yeah. Isn't that work today? So that is my update, like, y'all. Like, OLLY'S definitely is a go. I'ma definitely put I take these new vitamins now. I don't take OLLY'S anymore, but they're magnesium and B12 vitamins. So if y'all want the details for that, definitely let me know. But that's my update, y'all. Like, anxiety got so crippling and so overwhelming and so hard for me to handle by myself that I had to get hypnotized, y'all. I was so freaking far gone that I had to get hypnotized. Do you know how? Yeah. But anyways, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys for listening to this long, drawn out, all over the place video. Y'all already know me. Y'all know I be all over the place. But I love you guys so much. And thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys subscribe, and keep coming back.